Election reform, once again top of mind for some state lawmakers at the Texas Capitol. The state Senate advancing bills that deal with election audits and illegal voting. KVUE's Mike Marute joins us live from the state Capitol tonight. Mike, these topics led to bitter partisan fights just earlier this year.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. They did. But both Senate Bills 10 and 47 passed out of the chamber today, and both bills deal with elections, fraud in those elections, and how they will be following up on that fraud. So let's talk about SB 47 first. It spells out rules for election audits from the 2020 election or in the future. Basically, anybody who ran a political campaign or leads a political action committee can request an election audit from their county clerk's office. The cost of an audit comes at the expense of the county being audited, and if the person requesting an audit does not think the county clerk did enough, they can then go to the Secretary of State.
If you ask questions and get answers, then you are improving everyone's belief in the election integrity of the election system, the voter roll.
There needs to be some guardrails on what that latitude is. Just like if it's a civil case or a criminal case, we know what the law is as it relates to burden of proof.
Even after all today's debate, this bill may not go far. It's technically not on the special session call. Former President Donald Trump has called on Governor Greg Abbott to add it to the call, but that has not yet happened. So until it does, this bill technically can't become law right now. The Texas Secretary of State's office has actually already started audits in 4 of Texas's most urban counties. That's Harris, Tarrant, Dallas, and Collin counties. The other bill that the Senate passed today, SB 10. It essentially amends a controversial election bill that the governor signed into law last month. It would increase punishments for illegal voting to make it a felony instead of a misdemeanor. And the governor added this to the special session call last week. The lieutenant governor claimed the House lessened the punishment, quote, under the radar. But House Speaker Dade Phelan has already said his chamber will be focusing primarily on redistricting in this special session. And the Secretary of State has actually already noted that Texas elections were safe and secure, and there was no evidence of widespread election fraud. So, Brian, we'll just have to wait and see exactly how far these bills make it in the state legislature.
KVUE's Mike Marute live at the state Capitol tonight. Mike, thank you.